Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetradingsystems.com, making this a small video as a recap. So let's get started. First, I'm going to go over the indices, the charts for indices and their setups. So this is the DAX weekly chart I made and then send out the whole package on over the weekend, right? And October 7th, I made Saturday all these new charts. So now my take was like in July, I said it's going to drop to this level, and it did. So now from here, yesterday, day before yesterday, actually, on Saturday, I made this chart. It's going to go up. So now it is showing some sign of going to the upside. If you look at the DAX weekly, see the current candle is bullish, is bouncing and slowly trying to go to the upside. So keep that in mind. I mean, keep an eye on this one as well. And the chart is still intact, right? Chart is going to the upside. So we look for long now. The next chart was, let's talk about gold because it came in the way, right? So I wanted to talk about later, but yeah, it's in the sequence. So gold chart also, I made this that's probably going to drop or try to drop again and finish the job, unfinished job, touching 1802. If not, then it's probably gonna bounce exactly where it was at on Friday. So that's what it did. It start to go up now. And let's take a look at the gold, how the gold is doing. All right, I'll show you the gold current chart later. But first, let me, since I'm here, gold is going to the upside. I'll show you, but let me show you the indices. The Nasdaq chart. This is the chart I made that, and remember when it was all the way here at point D, I said we're going to come down and touch the TL. So we did. This chart I made in July. You already have it. That's on the previous videos. So came down here, and now this is a very nice support here, the level 142, 14,382, and then rising TL. So what happened to this chart so far? Nasdaq, what it is doing is this is how this thing went up a little bit. No, this is Nikki, man. What's up? Where is Nasdaq? I lost the chart. Oh, here. Okay, see now, so it is nicely going to the upside, and has a very nice trade on this one as well today. And then more to come, right? So this chart is still intact and good, and keep doing it the way it is going to the upside. So we're gonna follow that and wait for long entries. Another chart was that Nikki. I just showed you that it start to go up a little bit as well. So this is also good. It's going to the upside. They are all following the US dollar index. The weakness, the US dollar gets weaker, and then all of these indices, to my knowledge, I may be wrong, but they just start moving in the right direction. I mean, to the upside. And when the US dollar is getting strong, then they go down, right? So that's how it is. Now, another chart that was in question, the S&P 500, right? So it was also a very nice setup. This high here, 41.96, and the rising tier. And I said we're gonna go to the upside here on this one. And so what happened to this chart so far? My MT4 is not responding. What the heck? Okay. Now you see, now this one also starts to go up, right? So all of these are going nicely to the upside. And let me change it to gold now. Then I want to show you the gold chart as well. See, I think it's about the session is about to start, and then all MT4 just slows down just around 3 o'clock. So that's what happened. This was my first. This was the first scenario. The second scenario was that we're gonna come down here and touch 1802. So we came down as low as 1810, and then I said from here somewhere 1810 and 1802, we're gonna start to go to the upside. So we already did. And I had a very nice trade today on this one, and this is what it's doing. So it is now, it went up, now it is retracing very nicely on the 200 brick size chart. So I will take this long if it shows up, right? And I have on the other computer set up, so it's gonna take it automatically. My ear is gonna take it. I have it on. So that's what this E is all about, you know. So if I'm doing a lot of different things, but then you have a danger that the setup might happen, and then you miss the trade. So you place the EA in that direction. That's it. I have it long only, and even if I don't have it long only, this is only the long scenario is right now, so it's gonna only take long. If there is a setup. So the setup is almost building up now, and all we need is just a couple of blue candles, reversal candle, and a blue candle, and it will open the trade. So this is gold. Let's go take a look at US dollar index. What that is doing, it's supposed to be coming down below 1753. So let's see how it is behaving now and how far it can go. Remember, whatever is happening in the Middle East is going to have a big effect in all the markets, not only forex, but the indices and stock markets or all of that. So be very careful. Anything can happen. You might see some very, very like random, chaotic, big moves out of nowhere with no news or anything. So need to be very careful. Okay. So now this chart, the chart that I made long time ago, index charts. Okay. So I'm going to show that. The US dollar index chart. Okay, this is the chart I made on the 7th October. That this is, it went up. Before I made it, the chart, so it went up a little bit and then ended up with this shooting star type of candle, right? So now I have this here. So as long as it stays below 1753, this will happen. These three pairs will go down and these three will go to the upside if this thing start to come to the downside. So far, so good. And it is slowly but surely is coming down. It is staying below right now, right? So it try to go up a little bit, but then, like I said, be very careful. What is happening out there, it might have a big impact. So now this 1599, you see that? So we are staying above it. So that's kind of danger now, right? We need to clear that out before we go to the downside. So pay very close attention, and those pairs, they might wobble a little bit, and need to be careful. That's it, right? But I think we're going to be retracing, if not all the way 1026, maybe a little bit, maybe 38%, or maybe this 1193 area or 1247, right? So let's see. I'm still intact with this chart, and I think we're going to stay below 1753, and then we'll go down, and just need to go below 1599. That's what I'm waiting for. And then after that, obviously, if I find setups, I will take them, right? So this is what the current situation is based on this, right? So we're supposed to be having GU and EU to the upside. So let's take a look, quick look, and before I close the video, I don't want to make a very long video. You got the idea, most of it, right? Every night, what's important, I'm going to make a video and then send out. I'll try to do it every night. So this was the EUR-USD chart on the 7th October, that this place is going to give us a bounce. And that was on Saturday. And then that's where all the turbulence started in the Middle East. So like I said, I'm repeating again and again so that you understand that if anything goes wrong in a chaotic move, that is because of that nonsense going on there, right? So this is still intact. This chart is still intact, and very good chance of bouncing and going to the upside. Last 2 weeks, you can see that it posted a doji. Not last 2, but last week is a nice doji with a big wick to the downside. So that is kind of a signal for a reversal. And then current candle is also trying to go to the upside. So it's good. So EUR-USD is good. What about pound USD? Let's take a look at that quickly. And that should be going to the upside if USD gonna get weaker, right? Okay, so this was the area. I said it came very close to this number here, 1957, but never touched it, right? And then posted a doji kind of candle, a bullish candle to the upside. And now it is also trying to go to the upside, but it probably would have by now, but whatever is happening or started to happen, now we are in everything is in question. That will it happen or not? What's going to happen, right? So be very, very careful about everything. Yen, I don't want to touch it. I want to watch a little bit more before I make a video. Maybe tomorrow I'll discuss about the yen. Okay. So for tonight, these are the the indices. Pay attention to them, and the USD pairs, they are also going, and then Aussie index is also getting started to get strong. Let's take a look at the Aussie index quickly. So, but again, it can get weaker anytime, without any warning. So be very careful. Now, see, this is what's happening. It went up, that came down, and then it started to go up again. So this is right now, we are facing this number. We are facing this number, 38.78. So if it continue to go to the upside, then pound Aussie and euro Aussie. I had a euro pound Aussie nice trade yesterday, 70 pip. I posted it on the Telegram, by the way, right? And I even posted the trade afterward. So yeah, so pound Aussie gave me a nice. Let me go over the indices, the charts, the trades quickly. What happened? See, this was the pound Aussie short that the one I posted on the Telegram, and my EA opened that up, right? And most of these trades is opened by EA. So you can see that little arrow here. It opened automatically. This EA just opened the trade automatically and placed as SL automatically around 25 pip. And then if the price moves in my favor, positive, 30, 40 pip, it will move, my SL move to break even. And you can set the target here whenever you want that trade to be, closed. So it will hit the target and close the trade for you. So this is what's happening here. Pound US, this is gold trade. Beautiful by the book entry here. Boom, all the way to the upside. S&P 500, nice entry. This was an entry. This was an entry, right? Beautiful entry. Nasdaq, similar. This was an entry. It would wobble a little bit, came down, and I thought maybe sell's gonna hit, but boom, after that it's gone. And then this one, look at that beautiful entry, US30, nice and clean. And this was the second entry here, but for a little bit. So they all these weekly charts we already saw, right? So they are still intact and going to the upside. So wait for the retracement, wait for the nice setup, and in the volume time, which we're already getting in now, is 3:00 a.m., right? So London just opened, and we're gonna have some volume and some trade. So let's go hit the market and make some pips. All right. So talk to you guys later.